I wanted to talk about social media security because it's just crazy how with 1.5 billion customers that Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp have, it's really hard for them to have an effective way to provide customer support, technical support, or any other kind of intervention if something like this happens. Facebook does have a tool that you can use to actually go in and reset your account. But, I'm sorry, but it doesn't work very well. It doesn't work. It's not very effective. I don't know who's checking it. But if you've done Facebook ads, if you have a professional account, there's one benefit is that you have Facebook Business Manager, and always make sure that your accounts are under that Facebook Business Manager, business.facebook.com. Oh, hey. Hi, Lewis. Just to make sure, and Lewis, this really applies to you too, since you are working on multiple Instagram accounts, is to secure the accounts. One way that I secure my accounts, and welcome to people who are joining, I never use the two-factor authentication to a phone. What is happening is that people from phone carriers are getting bribed. So there's one article that I read where an employee of T-Mobile was offered $50,000 for 25 business accounts. So they can go in and change stuff, and if they're aligning with bad actors, you could just get SIM jacked so easily. So we are seeing in the wild people getting phishing, social engineering emails that they click on. That's one vector of attack. Another one is to get your SIM swapped, which means that without physically touching your phone, someone could go into a cell phone carrier and get the number changed and get a new fresh SIM card and just put it in any phone. So that's one possibility. I'm going to read the comments here. Here's from Lewis. I actually know someone who had their account hacked because of this. Yes. Yeah, I know someone also, same thing. So never tie your two-factor to an actual phone. There are soft phone solutions that you can use. There are authentication apps like Authy, Duo. There's another one that's LastPass has a two-factor authentication generator as well as 1Password. So you can lock your accounts down that way. Also, if you're attaching that two-factor authentication right to a phone, it's just not a good idea. It's not secure enough. Hello to everyone who has joined, especially from Twitch. I love you guys. Really appreciate it. Even if you open up Google Voice, just a random Google Voice number, and you use that for your second factor on your really important accounts, there are certain accounts that you might have set with two-factor that you don't really care that much about. And maybe link those to a phone. But your Instagram, if you have a crypto wallet, make sure that you are securing your crypto wallet, especially now with all the cryptocurrencies just going crazy out of control. The last time I checked my Bitcoin wallet, one Bitcoin was selling for $52,000. So yeah, secure the bag, and that means set your two-factor authentication to something that is not a phone. Authentication apps are great. I use Authy myself. I'm a big fan. I also use an app called Duo. Again, 1Password has their own two-factor authentication generator. And you can mix them up too. If one of your systems gets breached, you can have another one. So, without getting totally disorganized, you can, and don't put passwords in Apple iCloud notes. Don't do that at all. Just taking a moment to check out the comments. All right, well, hello. So yeah, it's really important, more than ever before, as people are saying, make money on TikTok, make it your primary thing. Why don't you stream and just make that your primary business? But, you know, hey, hackers work from home too, and they're watching us all the time. Hello, please don't hack me, please. Yeah, I had another situation where a client had her mom hacked, and that became a nightmare for the whole family because they had like all of this important information in the DMs, and you know, those are gone now, and they can't get in. And even though they went through the process of opening up a complaint with Facebook, they never addressed it. They never closed down the account. And again, you know, no one can get into the account. So they do have a tool that you can use. So let's say that your account was compromised and they changed the phone number. Just make sure that you're looking out for any kind of email from Instagram. Don't take like an email account that you never look at and attach your Instagram to it. You definitely want to be getting those notifications. On the same hand, most of the time, if you have those scary emails that say like, oh no, you've got copyright strikes on your account, you have to log in and appeal it right now, click this button. You just have to make darn sure that you are looking at who sent the email. Look at the nature of the alarm. You know, are they saying like, you have to do it right now and you have to click this link? Most of the time, you'll be able to log into a portal or your own account and address those accounts or address the flags within notifications. I mean, all the time, really. If someone logs into your account without your authorization, or let's say you have someone working on your account and you do authorize them, no matter where they are in the world, we can use Fiverr or one of those other services to have somebody help on our accounts, right? Or be a VA or do our scheduling. You just want to make sure that maybe you're providing that person with a temporary password and then revoking it. Another thing to do is to go into your settings and just check the third-party apps that are logged into your computer or into your account rather, and make sure that those third-party apps, you revoke the access every once in a while, unless it's something you use every day. But I don't really think there's a scenario where that's going to be true unless you use a, I don't know, social media scheduler, like a lot of us do. I use Later. But, you know, it's not hard to prevent these things, even though it does sound like a pain to have Twitter, you know, locked to one different two-factor authentication system, Instagram a different one. Facebook has their own authenticator, and it's within the settings. So you can turn two-factor authentication on and simply go into the settings and choose code generator, and they'll give you a 6-digit code. It is a pain to have to log into that all the time or to, you know, constantly be refreshing it every couple of months or whatever, but it is worth it because if you lose those accounts, they're just really hard to get back. And, you know, Facebook, Instagram, of course, they've got thousands of people working there, but they can't always address what's going on in the moment, and they will not give you immediate technical support or technical help. They just don't have the resources to do that. No one does. But the good news is they do have a tool where, you know, if something does happen to your account, you can report it. And I don't know. I mean, there's just no easy answer. It's so much easier to prevent it. Just like data loss, it's so much easier just to prevent anyone logging into your account. And be checking your settings. See what devices are logged into your account. If it's not an account, or if it's not a device that you can immediately trace, your phone, your email, maybe you're checking Instagram on a Chrome browser so that you don't have to watch the ads in the stories, just make sure that you can trace it back to yourself. So yeah, there are thousands of employees that work at Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp. But when it comes to account management and community management, you know, maybe not. So that's what I've got to say. You know, if you want to reflect on this video, just please, I'm gonna uploaded to IGTV, so you can find it later. And thanks for stopping by. Surely appreciate